Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. This is Pastor Desmond O'Neill and today we do a deep dive into the Kiki Palmer and Darius Jackson relationship and what couples can learn from it. If you are new to this channel and you find that the information shared is of value to you, then please like and subscribe. Feel free to share this and all of our other videos with your friends and contacts. Now, let's get on with the show.
Welcome to Pastor O'Neill's Review Zone podcast. We are glad that you decided to join us today. This podcast focuses on reviewing topics like movies, music videos, audio clips, and even relationships, so sit back and enjoy the show. Welcome to Pastor O'Neill's Review Zone.
Let's start by getting a little background on the relationship between Miss Kiki Palmer and Darius Jackson. According to People magazine, this couple allegedly met in May of 2021 at a Memorial Day party hosted by Issa Rae and Diddy. That August, the two went Instagram official as Jackson paid tribute to Miss Palmer on her birthday. Never would have expected summer 2021 to turn out the way that it did, but here we are. Darius wrote in a since deleted post, "I'm glad we were able to help each other throughout our lowest of times and show one another that what we are bringing to the table is everything that we got." Now, we all know Miss Lauren Kiana Kiki Palmer, that smart 10-year-old girl who was the star of Aquila and the Bee way back in 2006, the movie that brought her to stardom. But what do we know of Darius? Well, according to page6.com celebrity news, Jackson, who also goes by Darius Dalton, works in both the fitness and entertainment industries. Although little is known about Jackson's early life, according to a fitness bio, he grew up playing several sports and attended Fresno State University on a football scholarship. So let's fast forward a bit. What happened? How can such a loving couple, who seem to be obviously in love with each other, end up separating so quickly? Their relationship only lasted a mere 2 years, well, a year and some months. Here is where the infamous Usher dance comes into play. Take a look at this video and judge for yourself. Now ask yourself these questions. Would you as a woman dress like this to go to that concert, knowing that you are in a relationship and that you also have a child or children? As a man, would you allow your girl to dress this provocatively to go to a concert? I personally think that in this modern feminism world that we live in, when a woman makes considerable more money than her husband or her boyfriend, she tends to not respect him. This very dynamic, whether we want to believe it or not, can be exactly what we are seeing playing out before our very eyes. Men, this is why it is very important for us to set our boundaries very early in the relationship and have the difficult conversations up front that can save us the embarrassment later on in life. The fact that Mr. Darius blasted his girlfriend Kiki via a tweet tells us that he might have had issues with her on this very issue before, and also that their relationship might have been more than meets the eye. After all, she is a young celebrity, and not all men can handle this type of lifestyle. Today's modern women don't respect men. The man is just a tool, a credit card, an ATM. And as soon as there is an issue, this cancel culture that we are living in simply discards the man, with the woman taking as much as she can from him in the process, then moving on to the next option that is in her DMs. Now please note, this is not a post to paint women in a bad light or to say that all women think like this, but the statistics does indicate that women leave relationships most of the time. Within a marriage, they initiate divorces 70% of the time, and 90% if they have a college degree or higher. This statistic tells us that the professional woman, the boss woman, the woman who brings in the larger pay package in the relationship, does not respect her significant other to the same degree as other women who may not be as financially superior to their significant other. When these women are in a relationship, the man does not have much to say, if anything at all. Let me ask the women who are listening to this podcast today, can your man tell you which outfit to wear or not to wear when you are going out? Please leave your comments in the comment section. Most women were outraged at Darius for publicly putting Miss Palmer on blast via social media. However, she initially showed disregard to her boyfriend by dressing in an outfit that should have been reserved for private or their private time only. She further disrespected him in public by rushing into the arms of and dancing with another celebrity, and the entire thing was recorded and uploaded to social media. Now, whether it was recorded or not, she most definitely did not honor and respect the man who is the father of her child, and also the man who I presume she would have wanted to get married to later on. Does this make his approach correct though? No, it does not. But why does our argument always favor the woman, knowing very well that she initiated the controversy and she was the one that initially started the error? If the man had done what she had done, he would have been dragged so much that there wouldn't be any more skin left on his body. Now let us talk about the child that they both have together. Is it that Miss Palmer felt that at 29 years of age that her biological clock was running out, and hence the desire to have a child out of wedlock? Or why did Darius propose marriage to Kiki? Did they both want a marriage? These and other questions we might never get the answers to from this couple. But for those of you in a relationship and those of you who are interested in getting married, these are some questions that are worth asking of each other. So now, where does their relationship stand now? Are they back together, or does the separation continue? Well, according to Yahoo Entertainment, neither Miss Palmer nor Mr. Jackson confirmed the split. In fact, he writes on social media that he hasn't authorized anyone to speak on his behalf. She also suggests that parts of the story in the media are wrong, writing, "Before you let what people say get you angry, consider the source." However, a look at both of their Instagram accounts shows that both Kiki and Darius have removed each other from their various profiles on the platform. Entertainment Tonight has reported, and I quote, "They have both split after the Usher drama. Kiki and Darius called it quits shortly after he called her out on Twitter for her outfit at the Usher concert," said a source. Kiki is focusing on her work and her 6-month-old son. The actor and Darius has been co-parenting, but for now, they aren't together. Now, what are my personal thoughts on the matter? Now, first of all, I am mindful that these are real individuals who have had their private life situation play out on social media for the entire world to see. Whenever this happens, it is quite embarrassing to both individuals, their families, friends, and loved ones. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a game. This is real. This is what being an adult is about. And this is what we face from time to time. At times, these situations can affect us mentally, spiritually, and physically. Because of this dynamic, I am forever will be an advocate for premarital counseling. Not advice from Pookie, Rere, and Shalonda and them, but real counseling advice from either your pastor, your church counselor, or a community counselor. Both individuals must submit themselves to a structured program, otherwise we run the risk of situations like these playing out into the open. As a man, our responsibility is to provide and to protect and give sound wise counsel. Proverbs 15 or Proverbs 1:5a. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. It does not matter your financial status in life. We men have been outfitted with this by Almighty God, and so in order to tap into that, we need to connect with Him. This goes a lot further than going to church. If Mr. Darius was God-fearing, although Miss Palmer did what she did, his role as a man is to cover her and ultimately do some damage control. Then reserve all other communication between themselves to the privacy of their home. Having a third party to adjudicate on the matter could be a valuable tool in aiding both parties involved, bearing in mind that they both have a child in the midst. This would be, in fact, the very adult thing to do. I pray that both individuals will be able to raise their child in a God-fearing environment, and that this example will encourage young couples worldwide to seek God when it comes to matters that affect the rest of their lives. And although that dog is annoying me in the background there, I hope it's not annoying you. That brings a wrap on today's episode. If you found this information insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more real-life stories and engaging discussions. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.